Keep it pyro.
Alright, it's PyroRadio.com.
Yep.
The Flip Life Radio Show.
We got a Grime legend in the house.
We got our special guest Saskilla in the building. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, my G. It's been a minute.
To make it happen, to get you up here. But yeah, you're here. Blessed for coming, brother.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? You know who's gonna come with me? JME and P Money.
Don't lie, man.
I swear my life. I swear my life. I was just walking, and then I bought DJ Star One, big you up, because I wouldn't be if it wasn't for DJ Star One. I couldn't find the address, and then DJ Star One, he had the address at Box Park. He see me, he goes, "Yo, this is the address right now." Boom, boom, boom. Typed it in. Then as I turn around, I see someone tap me on the shoulder. It's JME. He's like, "Yeah, man, what you on right now?" I said, "I'm going Pyro, you know." He goes, "Where's that? Like, you ready to roll?
Yo, you should have dragged him. I ain't seen him for time.
Yeah, JME and P Money as well. P Money was there, and I was like, "Oh, we're on barring today, P." He's like, "Yeah, we just want to go play Xbox, you know." Yeah.
But anyway, what we do on this show, even we get into the barring and all of that, but you know, more we like to discuss issues. I've seen you've been getting mad active recently with a few things that's been going on, and that's why we really wanted to have you here. So what we kind of have a debate topic every time we're here, and today we wanted to like talk about what we can be doing like to help our communities, like and specifically in light of the recent tragedies that's been going on.
You're right. It's sad that it takes something as mad as that to make everyone go, you know what, enough is enough, you know? Man, I have to say something, but it's not about saying something because you just want to be some martyr or something. Or I don't know, that's even the right. Martyr's a good thing, but not in that way. I mean, it's not saying something because you want to get a response from it. It's saying something because it's the right thing to do. Whereas I think social media, this, that, everyone's scared to have an opinion anymore. Because you could get shut down for having an opinion. Who's this dickhead? Like, man just start watching like bare retweets. He's a dickhead, he's a dick. So people are so scared to have an opinion these days. Well, in music's a different thing. People don't like to say things because artists have got deals with big brands. Like, we have to remember, Grime is not just on Pyro anymore, or it's a business. You know what I mean? So I understand for people are trying to feed their families, they're thinking, well, am I going to choose all of you over my family when I'm trying to feed my little family? So that is the decision people have to make. But with me, I'm like, you know what? If that happens to my family, I haven't got no one to blame. If a tragedy like that happened to my family, I can't start screaming, when it happened to someone else's family, I didn't say anything.
Straight.
So it gets to that point of, it's not just rights for that person and that, it's rights for all of us. If we haven't got a say, or in 2017, it's not slavery times. If we haven't got a say now, then when have we got a say? Really, if you can't speak your mind now with Twitter, bloody Instagram, Snapchat, if you can't say your piece, and like people are broadcasting like they've got their own TV shows now. So the reality is we're all watching little people on their
I've been
on their own reality TV shows.
It's like having your own reality TV show.
Like bear man are just watching bear girl. She's wearing that today.
Man are watching other man. Like.
Man, what is that? What Rolly's got? So everyone's got their own little TV channel. So if bear man have got their TV channel, and they're not using that platform or the viewers that they've got to say something, bro. Like,
I think you touched on something. I don't even know if we had this in our questions, but we've been asking other people this. Is like, are people are afraid? Yeah,
people are afraid because of either they've got an obligation by a corporate. They're scared. If I do that, Wrigley's might pull out that deal and man ain't getting that food. People don't want to say what they should say.
How do we challenge that?
Well, to be fair, they've got to remember, blood, when using your yard, JSA in it, there weren't no Wrigley's for you. They didn't give a crap about you. It's the people that put you in that position for Wrigley's to even come holler at you. Because they said, man's music's banging or whatever. So if you ain't caring for the people first, then you're doing this, you're hustling backwards. You're not doing it the right way. Heat?
I saw you on the news the other day. Like,
obviously I've caught bare corn, but the corn I'm getting, ain't from my social group. When I say social group, I mean ain't from the urban scene. No one in the urban scene is gonna come and say, "Sass, you sold out." Like, not even politics now. You know what I mean? Like,
man, them in the best buds.
Best buds. Like, I wish I would have said that. I wish I would have said. You know what? I would like. It's been like 15 years of this urban thing. I can know when they said something like that.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking, you know what? I don't even know why no one ain't said that, to be fair. But hopefully, well, not even hopefully, since that day, I've seen everyone turning up on this pussy. Everyone's going
trust.
Everyone's going. I just see Stormzy the other day.
I was saying he kind of got forced. Like I was involved in another campaign called Rise Up, and then the Grime for Corbyn thing come along, and I kind of supported them a little bit as well. I got in an argument with someone online. I'm not even going to say, to a journalist who's actually quite active in the scene, and they was cussing about the Grime for Corbyn thing a little bit. And go, they're using the grime, they're using the scene when the scene's not really backing it. I was going, no notable names are really supporting this thing. And then I saw you pop up. I was mad glad to see that, and Max and a few other people. And I was like, there you go. There's the cosign that it really needed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I saw a lot of people was afraid. Like, we was trying to get Stormzy for time. He already made the cosign before, but not during the campaign. And then at Glastonbury the other day, he done it again.
Jeremy!
He had to.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it's one of them ones. Obviously, people don't believe in politics, to be fair. The average person, let's be real, I don't really believe in politics like that, because there's going to be things Labour Party's going to say I'm not going to agree with. There's going to be things Liberal Democrats are going to say. That's politics in itself. Everyone's got an opinion. But the thing of it is it's the person. When I'm saying, I kind of feel that Jeremy Corbyn knew, I'm saying I feel, man, because when man's talking, I'm not hearing bull. I'm not actually, it's not like everything he's saying is shining at his ass and whatever, but I'm not hearing bull. That's why I said, you know what? Out of all these dons, this don's never been on this war thing. This don's always been on trying to let somebody from a lesser background have an opportunity or blah blah blah, and this don is on everybody having rights. Guess what? They might call him a hippie, but hippie works for me, blood. Because when you're doing this stone cold, let's cut off the little youths so they can't even have milk when they go nursery and all them type of things.
Too much. It's too much.
Yo, are we living in Victorian times or are we in 2017? That's what we have to really check ourselves. So obviously, I'm just saying, I'm seeing bare stone cold youths in suits that don't look like they would ever even, like, if say the man them got on a bus, or they would look like, oh my god, one of those. Like, that's what I'm seeing. But when I see Corbyn, he looks like a brother with bucking Sainsbury's or something. On the aisle.
He lives on my road.
He looks local. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that his wage is local. Everybody's got a friend that's got a wage. That's not a thing. But he looks normal. He's saying normal stuff. He looks like one of my brethren's dads or something like that. But with the next one, May and all that, I don't buck you in my day to day. I'm not saying that I'm not saying I don't need to raise my level of wherever I need to be, but I'm saying even if I raised it, I'd still be with real people.
And you can't forget all of that.
You're not real. So
was you like paying attention to politics beforehand?
I've always kind of like in and out, like everyone, the news. You know what's going on, but you're not really paying attention because you don't pay attention to your day to day. But I think we're at a point where even the littlest 18 years of old, kind of knows what's going on right now. And that is scary for the people in power, because they're thinking, shoot, these lot are just meant to be playing with spinners and you know what I mean, and what rap beef's going on, and tweeting that, but they're tweeting about fucking politics shit. So obviously that means people are gonna vote.
That might be why they invented the spinner. That's kind of a new thing.
So why do you think like Grime and Corbyn kind of came together? Why do you think?
I think Grime and Corbyn kind of came together. Let's not lie. I think a lot of Grime supporters, not the actual artists, the supporters of Grime were supporting that movement anyway, because that's
a young thing.
The new Labour movement, or whatever you want to call it. I don't want to say Labour because I don't want to support a party. I just want to support Corbyn, my man. So let's say whoever believes in Corbyn, because remember, Labour didn't believe in Corbyn. I think that even more so means that's why the youths wanted to go with him. Like, why the man effing with him though? Everyone wanted to know. Everybody kind of wanted. Why are the papers hating on man? Everybody kind of wanted to know how.
Because that's how they talk about us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we kind of recognize, my man's getting played just like us. So you know what? We kind of resonated with it. So I think once that the fans started saying, you know what, austerity and all this bullshit and all these words they throw out and Brexit and all these things, this thing ain't really working in our favour. I think once the fans went that way, I think a lot of people must have been tweeting me, myself, probably Jamie. Jamie's caught wind Jamie's like a pioneer in this
of
thing.
course.
Like he's one of the building blocks that makes grime. If he says, yo, I think there's land over there on the left, a lot of people are gonna go left, bro. Big man thing.
Yeah, of course.
Like a man's doing O2. You know what I'm trying to say? Doing stadiums now. Like it's so he's got a lot of power. You have to give that to Jay. He's worked over 10 years to get that power. So when he's said, you know what, on a big man thing, you saw I done the noisy documentary for 696. I'm trying to battle and break down the doors for grime. I'm not trying to get accolades for it. I'm just doing it because it's the right thing to do, and he's a decent human being. Like first person in grime to get married as well. Put it out there.
Okay. Congratulations.
First grime MC to get married.
What so, you say Stormzy and Maya ain't? No, I'm joking.
No, so it's one of those ones where he said, you know what, politics is part of grime.
Yeah.
Because what happens in them bullcraps affects us. But if we don't have a voice, then how can we really have a part of society, really, if we ain't got no voice? And they've tricked us to believe we haven't got a voice.
Yeah.
Also, he hasn't got the corporate ties like you were saying.
No.
So people ain't gonna take his
own.
check.
You can't come in on Jamie's thing and tell Jamie what to do. Jamie don't want to turn up to your show. He's not going. If you say, oh, yo, Jamie, promote this on your Twitter. Yeah, fuck off. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna do what he wants to do. What, has he got Boy Better Know in there? No? Fuck off. Boom. He's gonna do his thing. So even with the Corbyn thing, everyone just clocked, wait a minute, this isn't contrived. Jamie's not tried to become a Labour MP.
And he took mad heat from it.
In fact, really, all of the ones I'm thinking about, you, JME, and even Stormzy now, none of them are like really got corporate ties like when they're getting their regular check. You don't get your check from the show that you do if you want to do it.
So you see what I'm trying to say? So obviously
that gives you some power.
But I was already like talking with Labour people when Jamie was doing it. But I loved that move, and I saw, yes, you know what? That's what everybody needed to see to wake everyone up. So then we all kind of encouraged to help to vote in it. That's where it started. Let's just get the vote in. Blah 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 blah. Obviously, the Grime for Corbyn kind of just fell into that.
Yeah, straight.
Like it just kind of fell in the burnout, London, the girls down at Grime for Corbyn. They had the vision. They knew what they wanted to do.
We had them on here as well, man.
Yeah, they knew what they wanted to do, and they were focused. And it just got thrashed out. And I think the turnout alone showed people want that.
Yeah, of course.
If they done it, 10 people showed up, hey, at the front.
Yeah, no, the thing
all
was
right, cool, maybe this Grime and Corbyn thing ain't really.
I only caught your set, but hey, yo, it was lit.
Yeah,
it was crazy lit.
And that's what people wanted. People wanted to hear. Remember, Grime is just new age punk, you know. It's just what punk was in the 80s when the man against the establishment,
which is revolutionary.
Not bang the queen, but God save the queen and all them type of tunes there. What was raw? It's outrageous. Like this is what we're doing in these times now. Whether it be grime drill, whatever you want to call it, it's against what's in.
It's a social commentary.
When them girls come up, they was like, Grime took it's taking all this time for it to get the recognition it deserves.
And I tell you,
and the same thing with Corbyn. They both.
Yes, it's very similar. And I tell you another thing, what you just made me more realize. Like I said, when Jamie done that move, it made a lot of people think, politics is part of grime too, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it's part of everything.
Grime, in this country, maybe we do realize it now, but in another 5 to 8 years, almost 10, people are going to realize, holy guacamole, grime is the UK's hip hop. As in, hip hop?
You know, he's been answering bare questions before we get to ask them.
Grime is the UK's hip hop. As in, what hip hop? No matter what you want to tell me, if you try to tell me without hip hop, Obama would be in power, you're a liar.
Yeah, of course.
We know Obama is in power because of what? Hip hop, Jay-Z, cosign, T.I., cosign. These are massive Goliath people with millions of followers. Beyonce, millions of. So when that scene comes and says, you know what, blood, that's who we're voting in, you know. That's a lot of power, you know. So obviously in England, we've now realised, hold on, we're not just coming new man's shoe. Guess what? We can chart as well. Guess what? We can get mortgages off our music too. Guess what? Little Mix ain't nothing to the man them, you know. So when it gets to that point, Little Mix ain't nothing to the man them could show up on their shows and pop bottles too and what we got VIP.
For sure.
When it gets to that level, we're doing festivals now, like we're accepted. Guess what? We've got a political voice too. We want to choose who's in power because Grime's got that power. Grime can actually do that. No matter what anyone wants to say, there was people that was against Grime being connected with politics because they want to keep it to what it used to be, but everything has to grow. So now that Grime's made a hung parliament, what's anyone saying?
Yeah,
Grime did that. That didn't happen overnight just because of punch.
The amount of youth that vote is like record breaking.
Come on, record breaking.
It's mad though. You said the hip hop thing because we're primarily kind of hip hop show here, but we play grime. We include everything that we think connects with that, and street culture and music. But we've been doing a debate. We had done a whole thing, is grime hip hop, and we had who did we even have on for that? We had on some hip hop artists, and I was like, we need to have the grime perspective after this, and we didn't actually make it happen at the time.
Grime is the UK's hip hop, but it's not hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hip hop is its own thing.
Yeah.
Grime is slowly but surely getting a similar recognition, but it's not hip hop. Just for the simple fact that hip hop, basically, they both derive from the same place. Because hip hop obviously derives from Jamaica. Yep. It's obviously from having a DJ. He's the main controller of the dance, and you got your MC, and the MC's whatever. That's where hip hop starts. What it turns into from industry, outside forces, blah blah blah, it's become something else. Yeah. Obviously, that is going to happen to grime, whether I like it, Jamie likes it, whoever, that's going to happen. It's going to get to the point where what we recognize as grime isn't going to be grime in about 10 years. It's going to be its own thing, but it still will be classified as grime. But right now, grime is more derived from a drum and bass garage background where they're still mainly heavily about the MC. It is getting to like, you got artists now, AJ Tracy, where it's more looking what a rapper would look like. And
but
videos.
Rap hip hop is about the MC.
It is about the MC, but I mean in not the always, sense that the main. I think Dave said it on an interview I saw. He's like, the MC still has to be able to jump on the beat live and do it there and then. Like when I saw Drake's the biggest rapper in the world, when he went on DJ K-Slay, man had his phone. I'm not saying that grime MCs don't have their phone, but that's not a fit. Like if you put on a grime beat, a grime MC is just gonna jump into zone. It's so
you're saying hip hop now doesn't have that live element, and it's supposed to, because then man, hip hop is a freestyle thing.
But I said hip hop's turned into something else. If your Little Yachty could do what he's doing on tune live, I would be confused because I would be like, how are you even doing this?
But that's Little Yachty. That's another corner of some other music that comes under hip hop. And
like I said, it's
not to say anything's under anything.
I feel like it is UK's hip hop in a way that. It is
like we got hip hop here in the UK. We got hip hop here in the UK, but hip hop here in the UK's changed dramatically. So let's say Channy Ude's the best rapper to me was someone like Kalashnikov. That was hands down. Like there's no question. That guy's somehow the best. Alright, cool. Everybody accept that. Cool. That was what it was. Then Sway came along. Okay, I'm gonna take it to commercial level. Alright, cool. That's the best commercial guy for the rap thing. Alright, cool. Everybody shut up. But then. When we're now saying 6-7, Zone 2, Harlem Spartans, is this hip hop?
Well, they call it UK rap. So that's another separation.
So how many genres are we trying to do?
And they call it drill. Now they call it drill.
It's UK drill.
So it's like,
but I say it's UK drill more than even UK rap.
UK rap is a separate genre.
UK rap is his own genre. That's nines. That's UK rap.
Yeah, as well.
You see what I'm trying to say? It's confusing.
But you know, I'm not down with the separation thing,
No, of course.
But this is why I discuss it, because a lot of the fans, like, you know, some people are just fans of grime, some people are just fans of hip hop, and they separate things too much.
It's broken into three things,
Yeah.
Three things. So basically, between the ages of 14 and let's say 20, 21's pushing it even. 20, between the ages of 14 and 20, you're meant to be doing drill. Big man. Oh, you think it's a joke?
No, I know what you mean though.
Big man between 14
in 2017,
in 2017 if you're 14 years of age or you're 19, 20, you're meant to be doing drill. That fits in with your lifestyle. You're on the road, you got your little pouch, you're doing your thing. That's your music. That's your thing. When you get to 21, you might have some friends from the ends, like couple man stay to shot, certain man go uni. When the certain man go uni, you might go to their raves where they've got girls there and that. When it gets to that, all of a sudden, man's got to do the Afro beat rap thing. Oh my god!
No, it's real. It's so real.
21 to about 26, 27, 26. You're meant to be doing the Afro rap thing because y'all need to listen to your music now. You can't drill it out, but you're still gonna put a couple drill bars in there. Yeah, man, get you up to the skengo one. But really, you're doing the Afro rap thing. Then when you get to about 26 onwards, you're doing like proper rap. Or something. You're doing something. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do.
Yeah.
But no one's just not saying that because you're not meant to say that.
But that's it, Grime though. You
But
didn't say Grime.
go and link up TV, Grime Daily, and prove me wrong.
Okay, but where's Grime in that? You miss Grime?
Because Grime is such a thing from like 2000s. There's young kids making it.
Everyone's doing
Grime. So Grime is just basically like its own thing.
It's his
but
own
I'm saying,
thing.
if I was coming through right
That's
now,
so true.
and I wasn't a Grime MC, I would right now, if I was like, say like 17, I'm doing the drill thing back.
But the Grime's arguably the most popping though.
No, Grime is the most popping because you have to remember
it's got a lineage.
It's got a history with it. It's got millionaires that make it, bro.
Yeah, straight.
Chef is a millionaire. Lethal B's a millionaire.
Do you think it's like has it got the respect that it deserves?
Well, when you've got Americans coming here and taking elements of Grime and then going back to America and doing their thing, how can we say it's not getting respect? But at the same time, respect means you see a Grime artist on Loose Women.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? So that mainstream respect of every day, like Ellie Murs respect, like I don't mean, let's hype up one MC and let one of them through and start putting them on a couple of TV shows. And I mean like
the scene,
like just how you watch America and you see like you might watch a random sitcom or something and then oh my God, Rick Ross, and he comes in and does a little 2-second scene. I'm meant to be watching like a random BBC show that's a sitcom or something, and I'm meant to see Wiley just go, blood, what's going on, boys? And just coming in on the show because that's where England's meant to be by now. It's not meant to get to the point Wiley has to release a book, then Wiley has to make a movie, then Wiley has to do so many things to prove, hold on, I've been here for 20 years, guys, can you give me like a fucking TV show now?
Is it gonna happen though?
It is gonna happen because it's always gonna be out with the old, in with the new. And for some reason, Britain itself, just the same way that Oasis reinvented like what Britain stood for in the 90s at that time, and they were that mod type of look and everything that they were wearing, everything defined Britain at that time. Unfortunately for Britons, this is what it is right now. Grime is the face of Britain, as in what Grime looks like is what people picture England to look like. So when Drake's putting out an album and he's got English skits, blood, dun for the man them, and people are thinking, yo, I need to go London, B. Them niggas be wildin', like niggas saying blood and that's what it is right now. That is the image of England, but it wasn't. It was always the guy with the mad hat outside Buckingham Palace. That was the image.
It was Hugh Grant,
Tea
and Crumpets.
But man ain't thinking Tea and Crumpets about England. I don't even on World Star. Couple years back, I used to see, you saw them comments, same as me. English niggas, man, and they're just whining on the comments.
Now, though.
You don't really see that too tough. You still see it. I can't take their fucking accent. I still see that. But I don't see, these guys are just shit. I don't see that. Because man, know, blood, Drake put gigs on 2 tunes on the album.
On his album.
So guess what? That means, where are your American Donnies? Why didn't he put
all them songs? And all them songs were in the top like 40 Billboard chart
in America.
And Skepta with a solo song. I was like, yo, Skepta's in like top 40
in America.
50 in America with his own song.
Come on. So what does that say? So that's when you have to realize the game has gone ridiculous to the point where not only do they have to accept us, they have to accept this is what it is now. It's not a bad thing. It's just this is what it is now.
And do you think it's gonna stay like that and like evolve?
It's gonna evolve. Think about where this thing started on radio, bro.
Pirates and
radio. I mean the days when we were listening to Grime and you didn't know what Sharky Major looked like. You were just listening to him. Like, I wonder what he looks like. I bet 6 foot. And you didn't know what any of these MCs look like. Storming, oh my God, what does he look like? You didn't actually know what they look like until it got to the point where like Channel U came out. Then,
or the DVDs.
Oh my God, that's what Kano looks like. Then you start seeing the DVDs and these things. Before, the DVD, was the first thing to see what man looked like.
DVDs, they was about.
That helped. And think about it. Organic. Was there a corporate invested in these DVDs, or was it the man them? When it comes to the radio, was it some corporate paying for the man them to go on radio, or was it the man them? So when you look at One Extra and all these type of things, they basically, in a way, just capitalizing what the man them was doing.
Straight.
Very true.
In a way, we can't even knock it because they give us a bigger platform. But at the same time, we was already doing it without you.
But did the scene kind of force that to happen, do you think?
I think in a way the scene forced that to happen because I think those were the days when PyroRadio reigned king. Supreme. You couldn't turn on go to a girl's house and she ain't got a Pyro on. She's listening to one of them.
One of them.
Whether it be Frisky DJ, this one, she's listening to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So those were the days where PyroRadio reigned supreme, and the corporates had to pay notice. Why are these kids listening to this? Why are they not listening to us? Because you're playing trash on your radio all day. You don't want to hear like Meatloaf and all this madness. You don't want to hear this. Not that Meatloaf's trash for people like that Meatloaf. Everyone likes Meatloaf.
Shout out to Meatloaf.
But we don't want to hear that, bro. We wanted to hear what we wanted to hear. You know what I mean? So we just said, all right, bun it. Man, I'll just make their own station.
What about the live circuit was quite and the club nights was quite damaged by the 696 form. A lot of things was getting shut down, and that seems to have changed a bit. Do you think that's changed enough?
I think the 696 thing, it's mad.
It still goes on.
England is a big place. It's not the biggest country in the world, but it's a big place. There is a place called Preston. There is Leamington Spa.
Leamington.
So I'm trying to say there is these type of places, bro. And the man them in the ends don't go to these places. They've never seen them in their life. They don't know what Bolton looks like. So when you go Bolton, you try to say, I'm doing a grime riff. Guess what? Bolton might just not want you to do it that day. They might not like you. But it's not for you to argue with Bolton. It's for things to change. And then, but I do understand 696. It's messed up a lot of our industry. It's definitely targeted this style of music, because if I'm in a band, I guarantee I'm not signing a 696. Even and the whole band could be black, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna sign a 696.
This someone feels like a lot of grime guys, UK rap guys, Afro trap guys, drill guys, they're performing though. They're getting booked.
They're getting booked because it's not about you see demand. Demand is part of being capitalization, isn't it? We live in a capitalist society, so demand overrides law. I know it sounds mad.
So I was going to ask you, do you think it's demand?
Demand overrides law. If you have got a guy like, we've got this girl group, they're called Shani, and we've got 3 girls, and you just put them together, one white, one mixed race, one black, and you put them in a group, and you're trying to force them out there, You're trying to force them out there. The numbers is not gonna look like that on the YouTube or look like that on the SoundCloud. Why? Because you're force feeding us tripe. We've seen tripe for 20 years. Even if a kid was like 10 years ago and now he's 20, guess what? He's already seen tripe. Girls Aloud, blah. He's seen tripe. He knows what tripe looks like. So you can't force feed him at 20 new tripe. He's gonna go, you know what? I'd rather go listen to Georgia Smith. Because she's just a random girl from Birmingham outside Walsall, but she's got Susan SoundCloud and everyone in my college listen to her. That's what she's sick. But she's not signed though. I don't care. She's ill. That's what people do. And their numbers are going to look better than your tripe. So what's happening now? The demand for Kojo Funds, the demand for J Haas, the demand for Belly Squad, the demand for half of JRM's roster, half of Link Up TV's roster, half of Press Play's roster, all these new media channels that are promoting this music. Blood, they're getting more numbers than people that are trying to do new One Directions or people trying to do new bands.
Oh, sure.
Like, you have to remember,
because the way we take music is different as well.
Yeah, no, but what we've done is why I keep saying grime is the face of the UK. When I say grime, I mean everything. When I say grime, I don't just mean the grime MCs. I mean Afro. Everything is under grime, but it's not grime.
So you think it's all under grime?
Yeah, it is all under grime.
I say it's all under hip hop.
It's all under grime.
There's an argument to make for that.
It's all under grime because with hip hop, we didn't put our stamp on it.
We didn't create it.
We didn't, not just because we didn't create it, because you have to remember England had its own style. People don't like to remember, but I had all the uncles that listened to that stuff. So London Posse in the 90s, they were the first ones that broke the mold for all of us, but no one will ever give them their dues. I'll be honest and say, you know what, Rodney P,
shout out to Rodney, he's got a show on this station.
Actually put it on for all of us. There wouldn't be a Dizzy, there wouldn't be a me, there wouldn't be a Wiley if there wasn't a Rodney P, because he actually stood up and said, you know what, we're not going to rap in an American accent. Guess what? In 1989. Man didn't do it in 2000. When I was growing up, I still saw guys on Channel U with American accents rapping, bro. And it's 2004. So if
certain circles hadn't caught on yet.
So obviously, you know what I'm trying to say, there was still guys, we out here and doing all the accent, everything. So,
but that was never in grime though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, because you couldn't. How could you do? Like, there was some MCs in the garage days. Baby, come on. There was some guys that had that weren't doing the American thing, but in grime, because it's a Cockney thing mostly and a yardman thing. It's either back then anyway. It was either boom and yardman thing, or I went to the shop. You can. It was, there was only two ways of spitting grime in the early days, so it could never have an American edge. So I think the tracksuits, they're just like the Asbo look. That was grime.
But there's a lot of hip hop in that as well, though. I feel it just all connects.
No. It does connect. It does connect. It is got a hip hop thing to it.
But remember, he did say it is UK's hip hop.
I said it's not hip hop. I said it's UK, but I think what's ended up happening from that, a culture has spread. Because when I'm saying hip hop, remember. These guys I'm talking about in those times that were dressing American, wearing the big baggy tracksuits, like they were dressing as if to say they were in
New York.
Dipset.
There
were guys rolling like that. I'm not gonna name no names. You know who the artists were. They were wearing Dipset clothing, doing the big baggy thing. But when we were doing it, we just didn't look like them. Dizzy Rascal just didn't look like.
No, cause you were just like man them dress in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he just took man them's dress to the ends to a commercial level. But it wasn't commercial because let's not say Dizzy went commercial on his first album. He was accepted, but he done a credible album.
Yeah, credible album that went mainstream.
So that went mainstream. So let's say that culture has spread, and then from that China Youth come. Then that culture spread nationwide, because let's say it was just in London. Then that culture spread nationwide. So Birmingham, but they're doing it. Manny are doing it. Newcastle, man in Glasgow. I look the new. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing this style now. It's this Asbo thing. This this thing. Then new forms of music come, funky house, blah blah blah. But guess what? They've all still got the same thing. It's like a thing. It's not actually the music, it's the culture of it. They're all still doing the culture of it.
I see someone say this online the other day. What's his name? Jay Cast. He was like, can we accept now? Because he was saying, people that are not grime artists are on Grime for Corbin. Can we accept that grime is our street culture now?
Yes,
I saw him say that. I thought it was interesting. But then I interviewed Jay Huss the other day, and I see him get called grime all the time. And in my head, I'm like, no, that is media people writing something wrong. And then I wasn't sure what he was going to say, so I asked him, what do you think about that? He was like, nah, I don't make grime. He goes, and he literally said the same thing. He went, they think grime is just our street culture, but it's deeper than that.
Listen, he touched on a point. He sees that's the perfect word what he said, street culture. Hip hop, look what you just said. He said, but that New York style and it's a thing of hip hop, but it's not. But it is. It's hip hop. Because when they do the XXL, the publications don't go by what an expert thinks. They just go by what publication wise works. So if I was to do a massive concert, if I was to do a massive concert, and I was trying to show England's talent, grime or whatever, to Europe, and I was going to every country in Europe, and say I've done it with Duracell, like a massive sponsored tour thing, hundreds of mils, and I said, I'm gonna do this thing, bruv. I would book N-Dubs, I would book Lethal B, I would book fucking bruv, anyone you can think of, I will book them. Because the reality is, they're all the same thing. The man in Germany does not give a crap if you think you're an Afrobeat artist from the UK. Or if you think, blood, I do this next thing, like, he doesn't care. You just all speak with the same accent. You're all from England. You're all the same brass clout thing. So guess what? When you go to another country or another domain, you can't start coming, I'm actually not exactly the same as my man. I'm this. It does. No one cares.
It's too much.
It's too much stuff.
So we all just got to be grime artists now.
The reality, grime artists is a different thing. But the culture of it, we're all grime. Because guess what? There's no difference in how Dappy is dressing to how Chipmunk's dressing. They're both gonna wear Hermes belt. They're still both gonna do the Englishman way. So they're not making the same music.
Dappy don't rock them hats no more either.
So when it really boils down, what is the massive difference? What is the massive difference? Obviously, if I said, what's my man that makes house? He's got Tom Zanetti. That's a different thing. If I said Tom Zanetti's grime, I'm taking the piss now.
Okay.
I'm
down with what you're saying. I always say everything's hip hop just because hip hop is this big culture that's been there for ages. But I'm fine with saying everything's grime is also.
Obviously, someone from hip hop. If someone from America from hip hop and they came to England, to them they're just gonna think grime is hip hop. That's the joke. You could try force to them. No, grime is its own thing, but they're gonna say grime is hip hop.
I think grime is hip hop and its own thing.
I see Ebro saying that. I forgot who he said it to. But he was like, You lot are rapping.
To Krept and Conan, I think.
Yeah, you lot got
because they were separating themselves from Grime. But to go back to the topic before we better wrap this up. Talking about what we can do for our communities, I suppose.
Yes. So redeemed from
that was intended as well. We wanted to touch on all of those things. It's kind of we're at a point now. The DUP, we were doing something specific. What we just touched on with supporting Grime for Corbyn and these kind of things. We got a hung parliament, but the DUP deal and all of this has gone through. What's next in that kind of in the political sphere, and what's next? What else can we be doing
tomorrow?
In general? Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow.
You're gonna be
alongside there with the unionists and Love Music, Hate Racism. We've organised a march that's gonna start at BBC building tomorrow.
Yeah, we've
12 o'clock. The last statistics I got, there should be at least 15,000 people there.
Dope.
15,000 people. That's not. Remember, the country is a big country, so that's not a lot of people. But 15,000 is enough to make a ruckus and make some noise and shut down the roads and make it be known.
Yeah.
We don't want this, because you can't keep coming on TV. I sound political now. I realise. That's what you realise when I keep saying this Prime Minister thing. Because I keep sound political, but I'm not trying to sound political. I'm just one of the man them that can see through the ball. So really, when it really boils down, you can't keep coming on man's TV and saying, yes, we care about was big thanks to the health community that came out to help with Grenfell. Big thanks to our firefighters and doing all this. Teresa, you're gassing, because a week later, when their man are asking for a little £2 more, you're basically telling them, nah, blood,
and then cheering.
Your thing is beans on toast. You man can't even try get a little roast dinner. Like, that's not happening for you. So the reality is, if you've got a nurse that one of the man them get stabbed up, the man them go to the hospital to get fixed up or patched up, man's life's on the line, and that nurse that's dealing with you that day, her brain is not on the job because she's going food banks, and she's like, you know what I mean? She might not be on the job in her brain, like kind of disorientated. Man, them's dying. So this thing is deeper than rap. It's deeper than this. Let's not say nothing. Like, them not getting a payment means I'm not getting a payment, but my payment's my life. So guess what? Them not getting a payment for teachers means man's youth's gonna grow up not knowing what 1 + 1 is. Because the teacher's gonna be sitting there thinking, how am I gonna pay the mortgage? And you don't want the teacher doing that. Do the teaching and leave that things for at home. But if they're worrying about bills and life and the car and while they're teaching your youth's not learning nothing, blood. So the reality is, the way the country is right now, it's in a mad dangerous place, because you've got these political people trying to make the people, the people of the country, fight against each other, not the parties. So you've got one party, whether it be Labour, saying, yeah, we're down for everybody, but you know what? If you've made this amount of money, we're going to cut you. Guess what? If I was that brother, that's that age, 60 or something, 62, whatever, I've worked my whole rascal lifeblood to get to this point. Why should some little dickhead that's 17, don't know where he's going in life, get pee off me now? Because I've just got to this point in my life now. I've just been able to, but maybe I can help out my daughter with a house, or I can buy my own house finally. And now you want to tax me so that I'm basically renting again. So they don't want to. Of course, people are voting Conservative because they want to save their money. Because it's not like the people that are doing that have got loads of money. They're just trying to save whatever little piece of change they have got. Then you've got the poor who are already poor voting for Labour, but they've been put against these people of Conservative that are. Some people on Conservative is just doing it out of pure evilness. Some people that's voting is because they're really just.
It's also poor people voting Conservative as well, though.
That's the maddest thing.
Because of the brainwashing from the media.
From the Brexit and blah blah and all this. So you've got this young generation that like us demanding. We're trying to get up in the world. We want to have businesses and a couple things under our name and get on company's house and these type of things now. We can't get in that world because the opportunities that was given to the generation that's 2-3 times above, they've already used up all them things. Now they're trying to pull them the rug from underneath man's foot. But it's not really their fault. It's because we're being put pitched against each other. But the politicians are not being pitched against each other. They're pitching the people. So the young people are thinking, yeah, these fucking old people, yeah, why are you doing this to us? And then the old people are thinking, blood, I've worked too hard for you, you little snotty kid, to come and try to tell me what's going on. But the reality is, there's enough money to keep those people to keep their houses, and there's enough money to invest in the youth. You just don't want to spend it, because where did you get £1 billion from?
So the other day
1.5
bill. Magic money tree, fam.
Where'd that come from, bro? Where'd that come from? Like, you're telling me Britain, the 6th richest country in the world. Guess what I'm saying? When I say the world, people have to listen to that. 6th richest country in the world. Guess what? We're the only civilization that we know. There's not aliens called Orgo that we know. So if we're the richest, and on this planet, where's the other planet with the money, blood? There's no other planet but planet Earth. So if planet Earth, we're the 6th richest, how come we run out of money? There's only one planet. So where's the money going to? So people are not thinking with their brain. They're going, yeah, we're gonna run ourselves into the ground. They've been taking money from the Aztecs times. When are they gonna run out of money? Do you know how much gold is in underneath the Buckingham Palace in the vaults? There's the money to go for donkeys till you got great grandkids. So, but they're telling you right now, there's no money for you. You know, you're just gonna have to get that beans on toast. So the reality is, it's gas. You're actually gassing the man them, gassing the people, gassing the gal them, but the reality is there's peace for everybody. Deep down, but you don't want to give the people the peace. You just want to do this political game because it sounds good to say you're cutting something to save something, because that's what it's meant to sound like. When, like, if someone says, oh, you want to buy this house, all right, well, cut those expenditures on that and save on this. That's what an advisor does. It makes it sound nice, but the reality is, man could just say, you know what, you could just buy that right now, you know, and you can still go on holidays and that. But,
that's so true. Also, they all go to the same pubs and
come on,
chill
you think
with
them
each
man
other.
That's what you think I'm listening to them man them there.
They're not enemies, but we are.
Well, yeah, man. Big up for coming through.
Come on, B.
That's been very, very insightful, man.
Bare knowledge on us.
Bare knowledge. We've run over a piece. What, bars thing?
Yeah, little bars thing.
Little bars thing quickly before we run out of here.
Yeah, come on, little
Saskilla in the building, PyroRadio.com. Let's set it off with this.
Hey. I was dead from birth, I was never living. Came rap with a curse of a killer rhythm. Transaction occurred, I was Henny sipping. Then the money dried up, I was belly bitten. While my niggas made money, I was smelly shipping. Man, I always been first, I was never second. Words fire off like I had a weapon, but it's nothing but syllables that I've written. When I think about the future, I know it's written. Words penetrate body like penicillin. Don't say your flow's like, man, it really isn't. Cause I flow like now, that's a new religion. For the pagans, a search of a new beginning. Have a praise to the Lord for the means of a sore blood. Man, again, don't forget on the killing. I wanna make money, F guy in prison. Only way you know is been a villain. Try to make a killing with the spitting rhythms. Did it all on my own, didn't need a bringing. Now your girl's all in the bathroom, down on the knees, and the bitch is fully grinning. So I put my fully grinning. From a W's up, blood, fully winning. Would've thought that Celine Dion came in by the way that she was. You get me? I said, nah, you ain't sick, brother. Never gonna blow, just face it, brother. All of this war talk, knife and the shootings ain't gonna make you amazing, brother. Guys in jail on basic, brother. Shutting up road, getting cake in, brother. You're on the road, MOB, but you ain't got a bitch or peas in, brother. Nah, you can't buy Nando's, brother. Talking like your name's Rambo, brother. If it's the truth, ain't Pinocchio when I slap right your pet though, brother. I said, suck your mother. Hole full of AIDS, fuck your father. I don't give a shit about none of your family. Like immigration, I'm off my rocker. What? I said I'm off my rocker. No dress, but I'm on a hype like Waka. I fucked your mum, then I pissed off. No dilly, no dally, just like your papa. Guys get high, no plane, no chopper. I'm behind bars, no cuffs, no copper. Might I get served just like it was fast food. When I bring the Big Mac, not no Whopper. What? I said not no Whopper. Can't go back to back, nothing like Kappa. These MCs are lying on YouTube. When I come around, it's none of that chatter. Man, a man's talking like he Styles P. When he's round me, talking proper. That's when I tell a man, come in and sucker. I don't wanna hear no word, no matter. No word, no matter. Cause I know guys who ate in the kitchen. Gordon will praise how to move with a cutter. Take your little girlfriend on a slide date. Park, dark, doggy, ducker. When I say Pyro's #1 radio, niggas don't hear me. Water.
Cheese. Bless, brother.
See how man just go straight for the political, straight to the ratchet. Straight to the ratchet.
That's only right.
That's how we like it.
Alright, it's PyroRadio.com. This is the Flip Life Radio show, and we've run over for a hot minute.
Can I do my big ups?
Yeah, do your big ups, man.
Big up New Brand, big up Boy RP, Meter, Brags, TK, Boy R, Ruby, Crystal, Jam K, Screw Fizzer, Maxstar, Drifter, Kid Bookie, the man them, anyone I forgot, you know I didn't really forget you like that. You know, it's not like that. My names are just running out. Man can't just remember every name. You get me?
I love black people shout-outs.
Yeah, you know black people shout-outs. It's long, bro.
Hey, yo, my cousin. I've got my cousin G.
Alright. We're here every Friday, 9 to 11 p.m. It's the Flip Life Radio Show, PyroRadio.com. One love.
Keep it pyro.